Let's do a next riddle.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Riddle number 3. A man locked his son out of the house. The son...
Hilarious.
A man locked his son out of the house. The son thanked him. Explain. I think I know the answer. He was being sarcastic.
A man locked his son out of the house. The son thanked him. Explain.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dad. You locked me out of the house, which is just what I wanted.
There was a fire inside the
I
house.
love... Oh, and the dad was...
Saving him.
My thought was that there is a killer inside the house, and the dad is saving his son by being like, "You go."
For both of these, for fire or killer, and fire is a silent killer. Well, depending on the noise of the fire.
Oh, I've heard some terrible things from fire in terms of it killing.
Why couldn't the dad slip out with the son and then either use keys or just shut the door and run?
So I think the dad is going back in to fight the killer, which wouldn't work for fire unless the dad's a firefighter. And firefighters are the ultimate fire killers. Why don't we call firefighters fire killers? Well, I guess for the most part, firefighters
Murderers.
They don't always kill the fire. Sometimes they let the fire kill the building.
I put out this fire. You're under arrest.
We should call, we can't call firefighters fire killers for that reason, but we should call fires building killers. So we should call firefighters building killers.
And then what do we call the Prodigy song? A man locked his son out of the house. The son thanked him. Explain. Do we need some clues?
No, well, hold on. So I have one more.
Oh.
So they're talking about the U.S. House of Representatives. And he's locking his son out of the house by ruining his reputation so his son never has to follow in his father's footsteps and become a United States representative. It's the end of nepotism. They're killing nepotism.
Honestly,
I don't like that idea, but let's call Netflix. I think we have a series.
I don't like that idea, but let's call Netflix.
I don't like it for this context, but as a TV show, I'd watch the hell out of that.
I hate it for what we're doing now, but I like it for something different.
Red, white, and blue, and my
I think it's
son.
garbage, but I feel like most of America would watch it. Here's some clues. Did the son live in a father's house? Yes. Was there a physical danger in the house from which the father wanted to protect his son? Holy crap.
Whoa.
Yes?
No.
Oh.
But
Damn.
the fact that they...
Yeah, so
That must be
fools like me.
Yeah. Jumping to conclusions. Did the father own the house and unquestionably have the legal right to have his son live with him? Example, the son was not a fugitive from justice. Yes.
Damn, so those question and answers totally nuked my... So the son's locking the father's locking the son out of the house and the son's thanking him.
Because it's a nice day.
Maybe the son is like a drug addict and his stash is in the house, and he's like, if I ever shoot up, lock me out so I can't get to my sweet, sweet druggies.
Does he say that he thanks him immediately or that he'll thank him eventually?
I think he thanks him immediately.
Because there's a...
Says he thanks him?
They have a
The
pest
son
problem and they've
thanked him.
sprayed poison in the house.
Well, what did they say? There's not a physical
Oh, right.
danger.
Ugh.
And I think drug addiction is a physical danger.
The dad is a gremlin. He spilled water on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's locking him out so he doesn't have to witness this horrible...
Yeah. So he's a mogwai. He's not a gremlin.
What did I say?
You said gremlin, but if he's a gremlin that spilled water on him, that's fucking nothing.
What's the title of the movie? It's not Mogwai. It's Gremlins. Mogwai's a gremlin. Mogwai's the name of the gremlin, right?
No. The name of the gremlin's not mogwai.
It's
Mogwai's
Gizmo.
turned into gremlins.
Gizmo's the name. Mogwai's the genre.
So his dad's the
Gremlin's
Gizmo.
the species. We ready for the answer?
Yes.
I
You're
feel
not
like we
ready?
can get this one, but yeah, maybe throw us the answer.
What's our score right now?
I think we haven't gotten.
Oh
a
for
single one
2?
of these.
I think I've gotten all
Oh,
of
the
them.
TV one we got.
Oh,
the dad.
yes. We
So
got the
we're
TV
1 for 2.
We didn't know why with the way that sound waves work, but we're 1 for 2.
I knew one of your warm-up ones. We're not keeping score.
No.
I'm keeping
Those are
score.
warm-ups.
Those are warm-ups.
Oh, okay.
And interesting turn in this NBA game. We are going to count some of the baskets from warm-ups. So it looks like the Bulls do win.
All those layups.
We're also counting the baskets those little kids played during halftime.
And 2 points for any time a player touched his toes. We just won an award stretching properly.
Warm-ups count now, and nothing's important.
Let's hear the answer. The son in his late teens was spoiled and idle. Where is this going?
Oh, boy. This book is a Christian book.
The father correctly inferred that evicting him and forcing him to earn his own way would benefit him, however unpleasant it would be at first. When the son found a job and had worked at it for a while, he understood how his father's actions had made his life more respectable and constructive. Therefore, he thanked his father. So you were right in terms of like
it's time after.
It matters when he thanked him.
That was actually my gut. It was inspired by your like drug addiction thing. Is like it's years later he thanked him for it.
I wanted that to be more clever. You know that? And I just wanted it.
Maybe the riddle wanted you to be more clever.
Wow, damn. We can't even
real pot kettles.
We can't even do our famous 6 months later on that because that scenario had a built-in like years down the line thing in there, which is like ugh. I give that riddle a D.
For Dana?
For Dana.
I give it also a D because that person was also smug after they wrote that.
What did they say when they put down the pen?
Wow, I hope this really helps a couple teen boys turn their life around.
I feel like it was written by a father who was how can I covertly send a message to my dipshit son?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like one day like taped it into a newspaper and was like, son, anything good in the newspaper?
Hey, Kevin, did you see your old pop's riddle in the newspaper? Maybe thank your old pop for locking you out of the house and you going off to college.
Let's do our second segment of this episode of a little thing we like to call role play. So, Aaron, I'm going to cast you as the son, Kevin.
Oh, sure.
JPC, you'll be the dad, Kevin.
Okay.
And I want this to be, versus years down the road, I want this to be the actual moment where you lock Kevin out of the house.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
Oh, stage direction.
Bring.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into
Who is this?
Dad, I'm trying to get into the house.
Kevin, I've locked you out of the house.
I'm outside with my skateboard. Let me in.
Kevin, I know you're 13 now, and today is your birthday. Today you are a man, and you'll never step foot in this house until you own a successful franchise business.
No.
It doesn't have to be a Papa John's, but you know that would make me proud.
Let me in.
Papa Kevin's, let me take that again. Long Kevin
Too
Silvers.
late, it's canon.
I'll never thank you for this. Mark my words. I'll never thank you for this.
Mark.
Kevin, my words.
Damn it.
As Kevin walks away, the dad is still looking through the screen door. We see a mysterious shop that wasn't there before pop up in front of the door. Excuse me, are you looking for a pet to buy?
Oh, that's a pretty racist accent you're using.
Really? It sounds just like the voice. Sounds just like the voice you're using.
I'm just saying it won't age well.
Regardless. Not age well, just like your son.
Oh, there it is.
Dad, I'm back.
And scene.
And I own a Domino's.
Yes, he is seen. You are seeing your son for the first time. I'm selling gremlins.
You're selling gremlins?
Mm-hmm.
Click.
Unfortunately, we did, as funny as that was, we introduced the names John and Mark into the official canon, which
Now they're there.
now they're there. Oh, boy.